title?
My name is Sarah Powell and I am Strategic Account Manager for Aerospace, Space and Defence. I applied to 3T-AM because of, number one, the industry. So actually this manufacturing process, which I have a background in engineering and manufacturing as part of a commercial team. Traditional manufacturing, engineering, welding, fabrication, servicing, as well as producing components and parts as well. But this is the new technology. This is the way everything's going. However, all the pain seems to have been gone through, I think, in terms of when it first launched 20 years ago and everything thought it was fantastic and it was prototyping left, right and centre. Then there's that sort of pain that's gone through what materials can be used, what can be achieved, what's the cost, who's the customer, what's the industry, all that kind of thing. And then they've now got to the point, and there's leaders like our CEO and this company that are creating the path to be able to now go into sort of production manufacturing on something that, you know, is an incredibly new technology. So that was the predominant factor, is that you could see yourself, you know, being able to create, be part of that path, but also just the company values, you know, the messaging, everything attracted me to actually 3T. So, you know, I'm delighted to be here, to be fair. The highlight, to be honest, is meeting everybody here. So I have been surprised and really overwhelmed actually by the whole one team approach there is here. When you bear in mind this is a production process, so it's a big chain from kind of going out and getting the customers, that's commercial, through operations, technical team, finance, workshop, delivery, quality. Everyone's one team. So that's what sort of that's the highlight, in being able to walk around anywhere within the building and ask any individual for some advice, for some help, for some training, and everybody's gone further than I've asked to make me feel part of that team. So it has been phenomenal. Favourite thing's always been team. That's in our commercial world. We're not lone wolves. We're always part of a team. We have that kind of team dynamic, if you like, and that focus. So whilst we concentrate on the commercial delivery, so targets and what our customers are asking us for, service, that team needs to be AMs, MEs, operations, you know, delivery, quality. Everybody needs to get involved in that. So yeah, that's kind of the favourite thing, and it's also what motivates me when you see that connection between all of those functions within a business to get that product, that delivery, as best it can be, is really quite powerful. So, and it is a small business, so it is slightly easier in some respects, as you're not talking about lots of different departments emailing each other. There's lots of communication, but on the other hand, it's a very small company with a big order book and tight deadlines, so there is massive pressure. So yeah, that's the motivation.
And what advice would you give someone that wants to apply for a role at 3T-AM?
Really have lots of energy, be really flexible, be multifunctional. So just be able to multitask in your mind as well as physically. So, and have the desire to take this from the business where it is at the moment and have that vision to see where it's going and what part you can play, because here you'll have any part you want, and everyone's valuable. So I would say, yeah, be prepared to be busy, be prepared to do a bit of everything, and be really hands-on.
So what are you looking forward to in the next year at 3T-AM?
We are going through a consolidation period, really. So there's been some rationalisation of the company over the last 2 to 3 years to drive efficiencies, to look at the operational activity, to look at our customers, to look at the sectors, understand what the business is, and how to be successful. The next part of that now is to put the processes in, and some of the software and the platforms that are needed to do that. So My background is all commercial management. I've brought these processes, CRM systems, various things like that, selling tools. So my next steps will be to bring my experience in, start to develop with our team some really good tools to be able to consolidate what we've got, bring in some data, understand what it is we're doing, and then use that data to scientifically, if you like, grow the customer activity as well as the customer base without limiting the directions or the mistakes or the missteps we might make. So the sophistication that we're now allowed to have is super exciting, because that's the business can cope with it now, whereas a year ago it probably couldn't. So that's the mission for the next year.
Why should people come and work at 3T-AM?
Because it is a business that values individuals. So whether you've got application engineer experience, whether you're an engineer, whether you're a machine operator, whether you're a salesperson, whatever discipline you are, this company's scaling. And the growth plans are very aggressive, but realistic over the next 5 to 10 years. And to join the company now will mean that you have a future that you're part of creating as well. But I also think that you're valued. So whilst you might come in under a job description, as an individual, your thoughts, your opinions, your views around creating and making that job value added, of more benefit to the company, are really not only wanted but massively valued. So I think if you're looking for a career where you can be part of that growth and part of that shaping of the company, this is the company for you to join, without question.